Today I'm going to show you how to make a geometric shaped snow globe. The first thing you're going to do is go into Clever and then click on Sketchpad. It'll open up into the most recent work of art you created, so click the plus sign and scroll down to Letter and create a new page. Zoom out and let's begin. Click on the paint bucket to pick a background color. Then click on the page to fill in the page with that color. Next, grab the Shape tool, which is usually a star, and click on the Triangle tool. Change your color to a brown color before adding your triangle. This will be the base of our snow globe. Then grab the Circle tool and pick a color you want for your sky inside your snow globe. Click and drag, grab the arrow tool, and place your snow globe ball on top of the base. Now use the paintbrush tool to paint in some of your sky and add as many layers of paint and color as you want. I'm using light blue, dark blue, white, and changing the blur setting. Once you finish your sky, grab the white and tone down some of your blur setting. This will become snow by adding some white to the bottom of the globe. Now that our background is ready, we're going to build a house with geometric shapes. So grab your Shape tool and pick a color. Grab the Triangle tool and the Rectangle tool and just begin building your house with different shapes. Think about the pictures you saw from the Victorian house design PowerPoint and begin moving your shapes around and resizing them. You're going to have to click in between the Shape tool and the Arrow tool to change the size and shape that you want to use. Add a roof, add a door, and later on we'll be adding some windows. Here I use the Rectangle tool and I'm going to pick the color gray to add some roofing. Notice how I select the Arrow tool, then the Shape, and once I finish stretching it out, I'm going to right click on that shape to show the drop down menu and go down to the word duplicate. It makes a direct copy of the shape that I want to duplicate. This is a neat option for people who want a challenge. You have the option to create a cutout inside of your shape. Notice how the edge has color. So I'm going to use the Rectangle tool with the cutout and create a porch on my Victorian house by adding a bunch of cutout rectangle shapes to create the bars in between the porch. Now it's time to add windows. Go into your Fill section and pick a color that looks like windows or glass to you, and using the Square or Rectangle tool, begin adding some basic window shapes. Don't forget to add some oval windows or pentagon windows because Victorian houses usually have intricately designed details in windows. Again, don't forget to use that duplicate option if you want to make a copy of an exact same shape. So I'm just going to continue to fast forward, adding and resizing different windows until I feel like it looks complete. I'm just about done adding my windows, so I'm going to grab the paintbrush tool in the color black, zoom in, and I'm just going to add the details in between the windows, adding some lines to create more geometric shapes in my artwork. This part is optional, but I'm grabbing some white circles to create a snowman and using the paintbrush tool with different colors to build the details of a snowman. You can put any other details you want in your snow globe. I'm also going to be using the spray paint tool at a very low size with some blur to create some snow at the top of my house. Remember, a Victorian house has lots of details, so right now I'm going to be using a paintbrush in the color black at a small size to create some railings for the top part of my house and adding some extra snow around it. You can also use a light blue at a very low blur setting to create some snow shadows. This will make your artwork look much more realistic. While you have the spray paint tool, change the color to white and add some little dots for snowflakes. Finally, I'm going to grab the circle tool and pick a color I like for the sun and pop a sun in there. Grab the paintbrush tool and tone down the blur to give my sun a little glow and add some little blushes of pink. Congratulations, you're all done. Now click the export button and save as a JPEG.